Care the Workforce Housing Grant. Council is requested to approve the resolution shown as Exhibit 8, accepting the grant navigator funding. I'd move to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Okay, next case item, 2024 Pay Equity Report for 2023 data. The Minnesota Department of Management and Budget mandate that cities, counties, and school districts complete a pay equity implementation report once every 3 years. The city's last report reported in January 2021 for 2020 data. Staff recently submitted the current report on 2023 data. MMB's preliminary review of the recent pay equity report found it to be in compliance. Council is requested to approve the attached report.
I move to approve the report.
Second.
Okay, a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Okay, next case item, resolution accepting grant funds. The Worthington Fire Department applied for and received a grant for extrication equipment from Nobles County Electric in the amount of $2,180. Since the extrication equipment costs more than the amount of the grant, the Fire Relief Association is requesting the city issue a check to them in the amount of the grant. Council is requested to approve the resolution shown as Exhibit 10 and approve the issuance of the check to the Relief Association.
Yeah.
We had a good year. Yes, so Nobles County had contacted me to apply. We had never done that in the past, so I took a shot at it, and we received a grant. John Garwin and I did a dual department grant for Compeer for $10,000. We each got $5,000, so that went towards this. And then I had another $1,000 from Quick Trip. So we had a good year, so it's going to pay for most of that.
Chad.
You're getting away from the hydraulic stuff and going to the full mobile stuff now?
This is all for airbag.
Extrication.
No,
Oh.
Deb allowed me to buy our extrication equipment last year.
Okay.
This is all strictly airbag equipment. So
Lift bags, yeah.
lift bags, and then the higher lift ones that will go about
Nice.
17, 18 inches, so we've got a pair of them too.
Trucks.
Very expensive, but for trucks, for building collapses.
Ag equipment as well.
That's the main focus. Yep. That's where it was really advantageous with Nobles County Electric, because it fits right into their client base.
What did that extrication stuff cost you? Anybody? That Homatro?
The Homatro was $37,000
Wow.
for 3.
You still have a couple of the hydraulic?
Yeah, you want to take them home?
Even when we got that other one, I couldn't give them away.
You
know,
can't.
so-
That Homatro stuff, if you ever get a chance, or if you guys ever want to come down tonight, you would be absolutely amazed at the power and the speed. It's crazy. So that was a good purchase.
I move to adopt the grant funds from Nobles Cooperative Electric and the issuance of a check.
Second. Yep, we have a motion and second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
I appreciate it.
Public Works.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Ideal Landscaping, our contractor on the Sunset Parking Lot project, has a change order number 2 for the project. This change order would include an additional cost for the fish cleaning shelter foundation modifications, additional removal costs for unexpected soil conditions, and a deduct for elimination of the proposed foundation columns. The change order is Exhibit 1 in your packet. The proposed amount of this change order is $8,679, and this is eligible for local option sales tax funding because the fish cleaning facility is eligible for that. Approving this change order would bring our total contract price to $482,377.05. Council action is requested to approve change order number 2 on the Sunset Parking Lot project. Just a little background. The posts for the shelter were supposed to set on 18-inch columns. When we tried to dig those, we found concrete, rocks, sorted metal parts, and blacktop. So we actually poured a spread footing and foundation walls under it because we were worried about the stability of it. So that's what this project is, and then removing the soil, the bad soil around it and underneath and all that. So
Wasn't there a thought that was kind of like, or maybe some of that was going to be a Boy Scout project?
That's for the boat cleaning thing.
Okay.
Yep, that'll be coming in the spring. He's gonna,
Yeah.
I've had some discussions with him, and he's filling out his paperwork, and he's gonna do the signage and help with some landscaping and concrete, but that'll be in the spring.
I
Yep.
knew that there was something going on, but I
Yep,
didn't know.
no, this is for the fish cleaning portion of it.
Nice, okay.
We talked briefly, are you planning on some type of lighting out there too?
Yeah, we're gonna have, we talked to the line department about, or electric department about lights by the, around the parking lot and then the bridge portion there.
Perfect, thank
Yeah.
you.
We gotta be a little careful with what we put for lights there because people coming across the grade, they'll be looking right at them, and so we wanna make sure that we don't have something that interferes with traffic.
Are we also going to be putting cameras?
I don't have anything at this time, but we'll, it could also be another place where we have them, yeah.
I move to approve the change order number 2 for Sunset Parking Lot.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Engineering.
Hello. On November 27, 2023, council meeting, council passed a resolution ordering a feasibility report on the Church Avenue Reconstruction Improvement Project and Second Avenue Reconstruction Improvement Project. Council is asked to receive the report and order the improvement hearing that is required by State Statute 429 to proceed with the assessment projects. Included as Exhibit 1 is a feasibility report on the proposed improvement of Church Avenue Reconstruction Project from Clary Street to Oxford Street by regrading, base reconstruction, edge drain installation, and bituminous resurfacing. Due to the age of the underground utility, bituminous surface is recommended for Church Avenue. Included in Exhibit 2 is a feasibility report on the proposed improvement of Second Avenue Reconstruction Project from 12th Street and 13th Street by regrading, base reconstruction, edge drain installation, curb and gutter, sidewalk, concrete boulevard, and concrete resurfacing. The report provides information on the proposed improvements, including cost, funding estimated, assessment rates, and the city's share and related improvements. Staff recommends that the council accept the reports and pass the resolutions receiving reports and calling for hearings on the proposed improvements. The resolutions set the hearing to be held at January 22nd, 2024, council meeting.
Yes, Chad.
Is it, in looking through that, so the people that just have the backing, that are actually on Smith and have backyard on Church, they don't have the,
Assessment, no.
Okay.
I looked at the the feasibility report on Smith Avenue reconstruction. That feasibility report said on Church Avenue reconstruction, those lots won't get assessed on Church Avenue reconstruction. They only get assessed on Smith Avenue.
okay.
It specifically.
Yeah,
call
I
that
just wanted to
out.
make sure that was laid out there, and I didn't know if there was a difference in anybody that was on Smith that also used Church as it, because a few have garages on the backside and use it as a garage, so I didn't know if they were going to be treated differently or not, so I just wanted to make sure to ask that question.
So there's only a handful of properties
Yeah,
going to get
I don't-
assessed.
yeah,
Yep.
very few, but.
So with it saying due to the age of the underground utility, is there a pretty near-term plan to do a lot of,
So the latest utility was put in 1992, which is 30 years ago, and putting concrete surface would stay there another 50 to 70 years. And by the time we're gonna face some underground issues, and before the concrete surface lifetime, if something were to happen, it's more expensive to replace the concrete instead of bituminous. So I'm hoping if we put bituminous down, we usually do peel and pave in 30 years, which is putting it about 50 to 60 years life of the utility. So before we do the peel and pave, maybe if there's some issues underground, we can fix that and then put the new pave.
Okay.
So we don't have to replace the pavement twice.
Right. Okay. I was just making sure it's not because there was a project planned in like 2 years or
Right.
something like that, but, okay.
Any other questions?
We will need two motions to pass both.
The, Action on another?
Or you
No,
want each one separate? Church?
It's a resolution in Exhibit 1 is to receive the feasibility report and call for improvement hearing on Church Avenue, and Exhibit 2 resolution is for Second Avenue.
I'll do the one for church.
Okay, we have a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Move to adopt the resolution for Second Avenue and approve the hearing.
I'll second.
Okay, a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. You have community development as well, you?
Yes.
All right.
I'm here to present that as well. Change of zone, parcel 31-1701-000. Maria Parga has requested a change of zone for property located at the northeast corner of Sherwood Street and East Avenue from B3 General Business District to R4 Medium Density Residential. At its January 2, 2024 meeting, the City Planning Commission voted unanimously to recommend approval of the request. Should Council concur with the finding of the Planning Commission, it may approve the requested change of zone by passing the ordinance shown in Exhibit 1C. Any council member voting against approval must state for the record their reasoning for denial. This ordinance requests only one reading to pass. Council action is requested. I have a note that owner wants to put a house in the future. Don't know when exactly, but that's the future plan. And this request is in line with the comp plan that we're working on right now.
It used to be a business with an apartment building on top.
Wasn't that the Christmas fire? That was it?
Rieger Motors, yes.
Yep. I would move to approve based on committee report.
Okay, we have a
Second.
motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you, Goo. Okay. On to committee report. I don't have much. I just partook in a Karen, how do you pronounce that?
Ren.
Karen. New Year's anyways, and I just wanted to pass this along. They presented me with a plaque, Outstanding Service Award honoring the City of Worthington, Minnesota. Kareen Community of Worthington is grateful to have such leaders. Kareen Community of Worthington would like to thank Worthington Public Works Department for their outstanding service. January 1st, 2024. Todd, it's all yours. That's all I have. Mr. Jansen's not here, Amy?
Cross-cultural competency training is Thursday from 3 to 6. Have you guys responded back to Christina? Is everybody coming?
I haven't finalized yet.
I haven't finalized that either.
They're looking for a final count, so
Or you don't get food.
3 to 6.
3 to 6, yes. I have an SRDC meeting. I'm going to see if I can't get the one off in February. I don't know if there's not much for an agenda. I have second Thursdays of each month, but I reached out to Christian and also Scott Barber actually had sent me a message. Chris? That's it for you, Amy?
Yep.
Okay. Chris?
No report.
Elena?
We had a Nobles County Child Care meeting today, and they did talk about a couple of different sites. They talk about some that are outside of Worthington, but there are a few within Worthington that are kind of moving forward to, again, continue to look for pod models, or there's one that they said is a new site that they're just starting to look at for potentially where 3 daycare models would be within this pod system. So again, the goal is to open up more spots for childcare, kind of all ages. So hopefully at some point we have some good news about some slots actually opening up. Other than that, I can't remember if I talked about the HRA that we have, our property that's at the Grand and Cecily intersection. That should be done here pretty soon. We're just waiting on some kitchen cabinets, or countertops at this point, to be done so that everything can be installed, and then we will start renting that duplex out. So that's good news, a little more housing in Worthington.
Is it all rent, is it an application rental basis? Is it already spoken for? Is it?
So it is an application. However, I think they already had people that were in place to rent it out.
Sure.
So depending on how that goes and how funds, kind of how many funds we have would be if we do the same type of a property then right across the street from that one. So trying to get more housing here in Worthington whenever we can, and that's all.
Who built that other duplex that's across the street? And that's like I think it's a 1-bedroom duplex. I'm not sure. It's a
I'm not
single
sure.
story.
So far, I think they've all just been single-family homes from what I've heard, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Chad?
I have nothing.
Okay. Anything from Steve?
Indy?
Okay. All right.
To adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.